feel good about Las Vegas and coming back. A couple wins.
Yeah, we did a lot of good things. Still a lot of areas to improve on. But, I thought 2 good wins. Oregon State and Tulsa, 2 teams that, especially Tulsa's going to win a lot of games. Very experienced team. So for us, I thought the Tulsa game was our most complete game that we've played to this point. Still some things defensively we need to get better at to really be the great defensive team we want to be. There's still some areas we got to get better at. Happy to be 6-0, but still understand we got to get a lot better.
One thing that I thought your team did against Tulsa, and I'm not saying they haven't done it at all, but at times, critical times last year didn't do, was that team came right out of the gate, opening tip, and said, we're going to make a statement right off the bat.
Yeah, we did. Again, I thought it was the most complete 40. It wasn't a great 40 minutes, but we were more consistent for 40 minutes. We started the game well. We started the second half well, and we have not done that. You're right. The previous 5 games, we've either started one of the halves good and vice versa. We talked a lot about at halftime. We were at 15. I think we talked a lot about, this is an experienced team in the other locker room. They've won big games before. This game's far from over. And I really was very pleased with the mentality we came out in the second half and continued. I think we got up 25 at one point, and continue to execute the scouting report and do the things we need to do to extend the margin.
Kind of talk about the point guard that Anthony Hickey's becoming.
Well, he's getting better each game. See a little bit of improvements each game. What I like about it is he's affecting the game in a lot of ways. Defensively, he's getting his hands on a lot of balls, creating a lot of turnovers. He may not get the steal, but somebody else is, getting a steal. Assists, scoring when we needed it. And the thing about Anthony, he played big in games when we needed to. LB got in foul trouble in a close Oregon State game right in the middle of the game, and he stepped up and made big buckets. Same thing in the Tulsa game. He made big shots and big plays when we needed them. Still room for improvement in areas of playing hard all the time and really understanding what we want, but he's getting there. He's very eager. He's very eager to be coached, and he's eager to do what we ask, and he's still learning. But we saw glimpses of how he can affect a game. We just want him to do it for 40 minutes.
You mentioned about him being eager to be coached. He talks about you riding him hard, but he talks about it in a way that he enjoys it,
Well, he knows I'm not going to let anything slide for him. My whole, all the new guys understand how we coach, and we don't let much slide, big or little. And this time of year you can't. You're trying to learn in every opportunity you can. But for Anthony Hickey, I remind him, this is all he's got. This is his senior year. He's got to get better quickly. And so I'm on top of him. I don't let him rest. Probably don't praise him as enough as I probably need to. But again, he's a senior. He can handle it. He's a veteran. To this point, I really like his coachability because, I do stay on him.
Speaking of not letting things slide, sometimes teams can come off a holiday trip, a tournament, like a Vegas or Puerto Rico, whatever, and that first game back at home, it's not as glamorous, and you can get a little bit of a letdown. How do you guard against that as a coach?
Well, it's a concern in the fact that, North Texas starts 4 seniors and a junior, one redshirt senior, so he's been there 5 years as well. So they got an extremely old veteran team and played some good games thus far. Athletic as we are, maybe more athletic than we are. Long, got 10 guys averaging 12 or more minutes. So, dangerous team, a team that we got a lot of respect for. But it's a concern just because we've been off for a while. The travel was a little difficult. We stayed out there for Thanksgiving, but we took off Thursday and Friday, came back Saturday and practice, had to take off again yesterday. So we haven't got the practice time that we need. So these 2 days prior are very, very important for us, very important. For us, hopefully as a coach staff, to send a statement that obviously it's great to be 6-0, but we still have a long way to go.